Okay, hello. We are here today with Lynn Kring, our general manager at Parkway Garden Center. Today we're going to talk a little bit about overwintering containers. So to start off, Lynn, can you tell me what kind of plants should I choose for overwintered container gardening?
So container gardening is a popular trend right now, and a lot of people have decided to put plants in their balconies, backyards and everything. The challenge comes when you need to protect it for the winter. So what we suggest is any plant you choose, you would want to do a plant with a hardiness zone that is lower than what we are. So London is zone 5B. Any number lower than that would be hardier. So we would suggest possibly a plant that goes to zone 3.
Perfect. Let's talk about containers. What type of containers should I use for overwintering?
There's so many different types of containers on the market. There's plastic, wood, metal, and ceramic, just to name a few. We strongly suggest, if you're going to be using any type of container that is ceramic or even a fiber stone, is to take another planter and place it into the pot so you're not actually planting in the container. The problem with planting in like a ceramic pot or any pot that's porous is it will retain moisture, and as it gets colder and sunny days in the winter, it'll freeze and thaw and it'll crack on you. If you plant just in an inner pot, you won't have that problem. I've left mine out for 5 years.
Great, thank you. All right, so how can I help insulate the container?
There's different things you can do when you're planting. You can take styrofoam sheets and place them on the inside of the container, and then you would just plant normally. You could use bubble wrap, which you can pick up from any moving supply place. You can also even take bubble wrap or a blanket and wrap it around the outside of the container to help protect it and keep it evenly cold throughout the winter.
Can I bury the pot in the ground itself?
Absolutely. If it's a non-decorative container, you can dig a hole and place the plant and the pot in the ground, and that's much more effective than leaving it above ground.
So Lynn, where should I be storing my containers over winter?
There's a lot of different options where to store containers. If you have a garage, you can store them in that. If it's an unheated garage, you might need to give them a little bit of water, as long as there's a bit of light, like a window. If it's a heated garage, you'll want to water them more often, but some plants do require a cold period, like evergreens, so storing them in a heated garage is not the best. You can put them in a consistently shady area in your garden, like a north-facing area, and good snow cover is especially important to keep them insulated. Snow actually is great for that. You can put them against the house in a protected area, and that will also give it a little bit of warmth from the house itself.
So Lynn, does soil moisture matter over the winter?
Absolutely. If you're going to store a container, depending on where you put it or what plant it is, evergreens would require more moisture as they continue to grow through the winter. Plants that the leaves fall off on wouldn't require as much moisture. If you put a plant with no leaves and then water it a lot, you're going to have root rot, and that's going to kill the plant. So you really got to monitor how much moisture you give your plants.
Okay, Lynn, so should I be fertilizing my containers late in the season?
If you have plants that are hardy for outdoors, there's no reason whatsoever to fertilize them. They're not going to be requiring any nutrients. Fertilizing for evergreens late in the winter will promote growth, and then you could have winter damage from that. So I would not do that.
Okay. So Lynn, is there anything I can do to help protect overwintered trees and shrubs?
If you're on a balcony, the best thing to do is to place them all together in a protected area, preferably out of a northwest location. Northwest winds are the most damaging. You can, if you have them in the garden, you can put stakes in the ground or in the container and then wrap the burlap around the stakes. We strongly suggest not wrapping the actual plant with the burlap. just because if it freezes, the burlap will stick to the plant itself and can cause damage, and they do need some airflow as well and a bit of light.
Perfect, thank you. All right, we'll see you next time, Lynn. Come into Parkway Garden Center where we have all the supplies to help you and your plants get through this winter.